Greetings Tubians, this is Ronan here, and today we are playing Harvest Moon One World. I do apologise for a bit of a delay in the uploads. Real life unfortunately became a bit of an issue and I had to distract myself from the fun of playing for a while, but we are back now and should hopefully be able to manage daily uploads, touch wood. For the last 2 days of in-game play, not a great deal was going on. We were literally waiting for the grass to grow so we could trigger our next story beat, which I was really hoping at that time would start to open up some new quests and new goals for us as we wandered around this very, very small area. So as you can see happening in very, very rapid motion upon our screen, it was literally 2 in-game days of water the plants, run around, beat up all the wisps to get every seed we could get our hands on, plant what we could, harvest what we could, ship what we could. It was, whilst I find that aspect of the game to be really fun and really soothing, I understand it's not going to make for the most entertaining thing to watch, particularly if we don't have anything that we're working towards. So at this time, it was basically, where's our grass, man? Give me my grass. I need my magic grass. There are cows to save. I've developed this habit of stopping and checking and making sure that I'm clearing out my bag because there's not a heck of a lot of bag space available to us at this moment in time. And it does, with the amount of seeds that you pick up, where it's one seed as opposed to getting 3 tomato seeds from different wisps, it really does eat a hole in your bag space very, very rapidly. There have been a few times where I've had to put back forage because I just didn't have the space to keep it. So once everything's sorted out, I go. Let's get our watering done. And hopefully our grass is fully grown today. I've got to work out what those little striations at the top of the speech bubble mean in relation to the specific crops that we haven't identified yet. It seems to be appearing on the flower seeds and a couple of the other crops. I wonder if that means I'm growing it in a non-ideal season or a not ideal location. Maybe it's a mutated crop. I'm really not sure. We will work it out though. Oh, my romaine lettuce is up. Let's re-till that area and pop in those white eggplant seeds. We'll see how those come up. I also need to work out how long the respawning crops are going to respawn for, because given that there's not the same seasonal requirements here as there are in Story of Seasons games, it's a bit of an issue to know how much we're going to be able to grow. Grass is finally ready. Let's go save a cow. Hopefully, maybe. We're coming for you, Emily. But first I do want to plant out some more. I feel like grass is going to be something that's useful to have around, so I'm going to keep planting it in that bottom row as much as I am able. However, when we can afford some animals, we'll be able to keep feed on hand at all times. I wonder if we'll be able to grow grass in winter. I'll have to check the seed packets. And get this all planted out. And add some water. Like I said before, I should be able to afford a new tool today. I can't decide if I want the hammer so I can get rid of those rocks in the middle of the field, or if I want to get the axe. There is somebody who's asked us to provide some wood to fix a bridge, so that we should probably prioritize that. Ship one of everything. I don't know why I developed the habit of shipping at least one of every crop. Hopefully this plays back to the older mechanics. Morning, Brayden. We'll be with you in a moment. The older mechanics where the more of a crop you ship, the earlier you're able to buy seeds for that crop. Although given the whole wisp situation, I'm not sure that we'll ever actually need to buy seeds for crops, or if we're just going to go with whatever's available in the universe. Thank you for the beet seeds. Nope, nobody else is around. We'll say hi to Elijah, and then we should probably talk to Brayden about those cows. Morning, Elijah. You're still not saying anything new. Alright, Brayden, let's do this. Have some grass. Magic grass, no less. This is grass, and so much of it, but how? This is nothing like the grass I know. It's nice and firm, and it smells real nice. This grass sure is something else. I grew it myself. You grew all this? I thought grass was just something that grows on its own. Are you sure? This must be real valuable. I can't just... Oh, look, I grew it for you. Take it, fix the cows. I see. Thank you. I'd better feed it to the cows right away. You have a cute grin. Hey, happy cow! Hey, look, Imojen! The cows are looking much better. It's all thanks to you. Well, not really. Even so, Emily's still looking rough. She hasn't improved at all. She barely even eats. What could be the matter? She's depressed. You mean that vet? Heck no. I told you before, didn't I? I don't trust her one lick. You gotta trust someone. True, the grass from those seeds helped the other cows, but she never said why she gave it up. Still, it's like Imogen says, we should probably go and... Then leave me out of it. Brayden sure can be stubborn as a mule sometimes. Best to let him be if the idea upsets him so. You should head to Gabrielle's place on your own, Imogen. Are you talking to someone? Just me, kid, it's all good. I'm just talking to me. Alright, let's go see the nasty, horrible vet who I really don't like. Except her eyes. I really want her eyes. Why don't we get to have funky coloured eyes like that? Huh. Given how many of these people seem to be related to the repeated characters from the previous Natsume games, I wonder if she's a descendant of that little sprite guy we could raise. I can't remember his name now. Or her name, depending on which gender you played. Alright. Get today our daily seeds. Where are you, smarmy smug vet? You again. We still need help with the cows. Emily? Ah, that heifer of his. There's nothing I can do to help. Hey, is that all you have to say? How about some veterinary advice? It has nothing to do with me. The blazes it doesn't. That creature is weakening fast. I'm a veterinarian. All I can do is heal sick animals. I'm not some miracle worker. There's nothing I can do if it isn't sick. Try something else. Like what? Instead of grass, why don't you feed her something better? Oh god, you want me to grow more stuff? Okay, let's grow more stuff. What else do you feed cows? That's no way to speak to you. After all you did to persuade her, Imogen. Well, we'll just fix it ourselves, Vito. True, the way she was talking, it sounds like she doesn't think Emily's sick at all. Gabriel told us to try feeding her something better. I wonder what she could mean by that. What would be something better to a cow? But to think of it another way, that means we can make Emily better if we figure it out, yes? Then let's return to Brayton's farm and look for some clues. Just you wait, I'm sure we can find something of use. Oh, I'll give you points for tenacity, Vito. Let's see what we can work out. Let's see, cows eat grass. Hay? Can we make some hay? Alright, we'll check out Brayden's house and see if we can find anything here that might give us an idea. Can't interact with that. Nope. Still no. Okay, nothing interactable, so guessing another cutscene outside. Did you find anything, Imogen? I remembered I have a book. There are so many drawings of animals in the book, and they all look so happy. This cow seems to be eating some unusual food. That calf is eating vegetables. So we'll give it some vegetables. Yes, yes, I see. Not even the freshest grass is enough on its own. Emily must need something with more nutrients. So we'll get her more nutrients. Vegetables? You mean potatoes? Other vegetables? I can't say for sure, but there might be some in the forest to the west. A merchant once told me she found strange things in there. That's all that comes to mind. I sure hope it helps. I see. Well, if you say so. Be careful in there. The western forest? Do they mean the little cul-de-sac with the 3 trees with apples? It's not really much of a forest, but seems to be the way the quest marker's pointing. Let's head over that way. Ooh, and I can see if the apples have respawned yet. Good money. Oh, hi. What are you doing here? Ah, Gabrielle. I've got a book. You saw something in a book? Ah, so that's why you thought that the grass alone might not make her healthy. That's quite the manual you've got there. I'm impressed you can use it so effectively. I wonder why people forgot such things all of a sudden. The people of the past had such a wealth of knowledge. They wielded it to live in coexistence with the animals. You sound like that vegan teacher. Would you be willing to show me that book? Sure, it's just a book. Here, have a look. I colored bits in. This thing is falling apart. I see you've read it often. It's my favorite. Oh, the author. It's... Ah, no, it's nothing. Thank you for showing it to me. As a thank you of sorts, I'll tell you where you can find some unusual crops. Yay! Search the forest here. I'm sure you'll find some crops that will help make the animals better. When you find them, give them to her. Emily, I mean. Well then, I'm off. Yeah, for somebody with hair that pink, you're an incredibly dour personality. I just don't like you. Ooh, sweet corn. Or maybe just regular corn. Yeah, we can't just make her eat it like this. Why not? She's a cow. Let's head back to the farm and try to think of a way to feed Emily. Apples aren't up yet. Let's grab some seeds while I'm here. Sweet potatoes. And we'll check and see if that mushroom's respawned. Because I need the money. After a couple of days play, it's nice to actually have stuff to do again. Alright. So, we're gonna go back to our farm. Oh, hi, Elijah. I'm really sorry, but Brayden is super stubborn when it comes to stuff like this. Don't take it personally. I'm not taking it personally. He's just one of them. Hey, Doc. Hey there, Imojen. I stopped by to check out how you doing. What are you up to, friend? I'm trying to save a cow. Animal feed, huh? Then you should break it down before letting him eat it. Huh, good idea. A knife? What critter out there needs you to julienne their feed? I'm talking about a windmill, buddy. Of course you are. I'll need lumber to build it. Chop down some trees with an axe and bring them here. 3 oak lumber should be enough. Oh, that answers that question. We're buying an axe. I wonder if the shop's still open. It's only 5:15. Should hopefully maybe be able to make it. I wish I could run faster. Yeah, lights are on. Oh, nope. I'm in. Are you still trading? Yes, excellent. I forgot what the shop hours are, so... yeah. I'm sorry, Hammer. Next time. For now, Axe, you're coming home with us. Alright, let's chop some trees. Oh, let's try this one. I hope they grow back. I wouldn't want to de-tree the valley. 2, 3. Alright, 2 to break an oak tree. 2. 2. 2 to break a stump. Okay. That's 2 lumber per tree if we include the stump, so I just need to break up one more. I'm going to break up the one in the middle of my field. That gets me 1 more planting square. Not as good as the hammer would have been, which would get us 3, but... Oh, I'm getting tired. And 1, 2. Oh. You take 4? You're a stubborn stump. Alright, the game is telling me I'm getting tired, so I should probably hit the hay. Let's put some stuff away and go to bed. And to sleep. Oh, 723 gold. That gets us almost all the way to a hammer. We should hopefully be able to get the hammer before the end of the week. Alright, let's check on the plants and then we'll talk to Doc with this lumber in hand. Sweet potatoes. I could have sworn I just planted regular potatoes here. I guess that confirms that mutations are going forward, but I don't know what I'm doing to trigger them, which is frustrating. Okay, so that was 3 sweet corn that we've managed to harvest according to my notes. So we'll check that against the other repeat crops, and it looks like it's going to be 3 for the regrows. Good to know. Although it'd be nice just to have them regrow forever, it's never going to happen. New tomatoes. I hope we get a kitchen soon. Hope I work out a way to increase my stamina soon. And water. Alright, so let's find something to replace those 3 squares. I'm growing some more potatoes. Hopefully this time we'll get actual potatoes, which we need for that quest. Alright, let's go get these planted out. I've got this thing about leaving ground go fallow, but I also like to plant all of my crops sort of together-ish. It's not being able to divvy up my crops into potatoes go here and turnips go here and flowers go here is gonna drive me a little bit batty, I think, in the long term, but we'll see how well I manage. It's just not orderly. Oh, my flowers are ready. Yellow marguerite. And a plain marguerite. Alright, let's ship off what we can. So we'll sell off the new tomato, 1 of the sweet potatoes, 1 of the beets. I'm actually going to keep the flowers. They're good for gifts if nothing else. Hey Doc, did you bring the materials? Yep, this looks like enough to build a windmill. I'll get right to it now. Okay, I like the pose. The windmill's all done. Now let's get moving and make some animal feed. Try putting the ingredients you found in the windmill. It's ready to serve to the animals. Go on then. Animal feed and bait. Interesting. Gabriel's special feed. Let's go see how Emily reacts to this. Hopefully a little more positively than my carefully grown grass. Although if all she needed was some corn, I'm going to be a bit miffed. Yay! happy cow! You did it! Emily's condition improved by leaps and bounds in like 3 seconds. Emily, thank the stars. Thank the stars. Dude, it's cow. Brayden, are you crying? Emily's the first calf I ever brought onto this here farm. I've raised her darn near her whole life. That's why I'm so attached. Aww. I'm so happy for you, Brayden. It's all thanks to Imojen. Nah. It's just as Elijah says, friend. This whole village has changed with everything you've done. Done nothing. You grew grass, made a windmill, heck, we can even grow crops here now. I only thought about doing the tasks right in front of me. I even thought about closing the farm so that I could pay for Emily's treatment. Aw, Brayden. So that's why you... Yeah. Still, our friend here made me rethink things. Thank you. Oh my, you're blushing, Imojen. You bet your ass I am. Let me express my gratitude too. Thanks, Imojen. You're more than welcome. We better get back to work. There's going to be a lot to do from now on. Say you mean? The farm stays open, of course. I thought as much. Yay! I have resolved problems. Oh, hi. Gabriel, how long have you been standing there? My apologies. I should have announced my presence. I didn't sense you at all. Wait, can you two see each other? No need to thank me. It's not like I did anything. Still, seeing that heifer back to her old self isn't bad at all. That thing you're holding, I swear I've seen it before. What thing? That or something pretty close to it. Could I take a look at it? Clearly I know what you're talking about. Oh, my pancake! I thought so. It's got the same mark as the harvest goddess Spring. Huh? You don't know of it? It's a spring with the power of the harvest goddess. Also people told me. I haven't seen it firsthand myself. They say you can find a bunch of dilapidated ruins around there. Then how'd you know about the pancake? Yes, please visit it if you get the chance. Now then, farewell. Okay, you're sus. Radioactive chicken statue. Wind vane. Haha. Now I'm sure we can revive the harvest sprite. Hurrah! Let's go back to the source of that light, Imojen. Gabriel? What is it, Imojen? Something about Gabriel? Huh? Did you say something? You can hear the sprites. I see. Well, farewell then. Come on now. Let's go to the Harvest Sprite ruins. Okay, to the potentially radioactive chicken weather vane thing. Let's see who we woke up. Hey, little guy. Ah, I knew it. Soli's here. Thank the heavens, Soli's been revived. Who's Soli? Allow me to introduce you. This is Soli, the Harvest Sprite of Earth. It seems you are my benefactor. I am known as Soli. So you are the one who brought me back? You have my sincerest of thanks. After my long slumber, it's only fair that I put in some labor. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. You're adorable. You are absolutely... Soli is just the epitome of a straight shooter, as it were. I am a bit awkward, I must admit. Hey, brown pancake. You got the Medallion of Earth. Yay! I believe this is better suited to your safekeeping, as it were. You did it, Imojen! Now we are one step closer to the return of the Harvest Goddess. Speaking of which, that Harvest Goddess spring Gabriel mentioned. I so wish to see the Harvest Goddess, but we lack medallions. As I told you on our first meeting, we cannot revive her without all 6 medallions. That is why we must wake the Harvest Sprites to get them. Indeed, I'm sure we'll succeed. Happy dancing sprites. Oh, that's just adorable. Alright. Sprites done. Let's get today's run around. Hey, Sully, I must thank you for reviving me. It would appear that Callison is in good hands, human. The very best of hands. And some grass. Turnip. Alright, next task is we've got to get the 4 potatoes so that we can get the animal dealer to start actually stocking and pink marguerite seeds. Actually start stocking and selling us animals. I want a chicken, I want a cow, I want a coyote. Or possibly a roadrunner, just something that's faster than my feet. Alright, what sort of lumber did this chick need? Thank you in advance. Okay, you're not going to tell me. I'll have to triple check the request menu on the dock pad. That's where it's going to be. Ooh, Sprite. White eggplant seeds. Excellent. That should be worth a pretty penny or 7. Alright, let's go check. The apples were green yesterday. They may be available for plucking today. Corn. That's a new sprite. Are we going to get new sprites now we've woken up Solly? So new sprites becomes new seeds, new things to grow. Let's grab the apples. No, you've been there for a while. My bag is full. Of course my bag is full. Knew I should have checked. Alright, let's take all of this home, sell what we can, store what we want. I actually think Solly's cuter than Vitae, but that's just me. I'm from around, tired man. I've been here a while. At least 8 days now. I'm practically a native. Tug some collar. Alright, let's put away all these seeds and things. Oh, I can store the flowers off. Excellent. Putting the things away. And food's in the fridge. Grass goes in the fridge. Yeah, we'll sell one of these apples. And keep the rest. Have you yet to do any sort of testing on what food is going to do for stamina? Renewal? Replenishment? Ooh, new sprite. What have you got? More corn seeds! Yay! Alright, nobody near the windmill. Let's check the path back home. I might chop down a few more trees just to start back stocking our lumber. I feel like... Oh, you're new. What have you got? Purple marguerite seeds. Nice. Yeah, let's just cut these down. I feel like we are going to need a bit of a stock of lumber for something. I'm a little worried about the fact there are different flavors of lumber. Or maybe it's just oak and then there's... No, because... What was it she wanted? Was it ginkgo? I want to say it was ginkgo lumber for that bridge. Hello, potato friend. I'll run back past Mum's and check up near the old well. I really should stop in and see Mum in the next day or two just to say hi and remind her that her daughter is still alive. I haven't been eaten by a giant carrot. It gets dark early in these parts. Mind you, I'm presently in Australia and we're in the middle of daylight savings, so sunset's like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Actually, daylight savings ends in a couple of weeks now that I think about it. So the idea that it's that dark out at 7 is just a little bit weird. Gosh, times goes fast in this game. I hope they patch that to slow it down a bit. It's just that little bit too fast. I think Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town had much the same issue. Awesome game, just moved a little bit too fast. Alright, not much else we can do right now, so let's go home, put this stuff away, call it a night. And I think we'll call it an episode there, so now let's just double check this. It is ginkgo lumber. Protecting animals, yeah, I need 4 potatoes, that's right. And then I can buy me some aminals. Alright, let's go to sleep. Alright, so I think we're going to call it there for this particular episode. Yeah, that's a good end spot. We'll save and move on. And what was that? I've completed a new invention. I call it the fertilizer maker. With this, you can easily make fertilizer that will help your crops grow better. Just bring 5 bronze to me. Where the heck do I get bronze, Doc? On that note, I'm going to save and call it an episode. So next time we will start working towards getting those 4 potatoes. And then with any luck, we'll hopefully be able to expand the world a bit. So this is Ronan Tier signing off, and we'll see you next time.